Oh boy, you guys are not ready for this video because this is a Riven video and it's gonna be AndresZed playing Riven. And I think you guys will know the difference between, like a good Riven player and then the type of Riven player that just destroys you and you don't even believe that it's quite the same champion as when you played, you know what I mean? So today I'm gonna try to get you guys to understand how to become this insanely good Riven player. But I want to be honest with you guys, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not like you watch this video and you're going to be like insane on Riven. That's not going to happen because this champion is perhaps one of the most difficult champions in the game. Like definitely with the combos and all of that. But before we talk about any of that, let me quickly explain to you guys how to build Riven because it changed, it changed dramatically since she came out because a lot of new items got released and items got changed. So one thing that didn't get changed is the Black Cleaver first item. This item is way too good on Riven. You always build it first. Always. It doesn't matter what happens. You always build this first. Actually, you know what? No. You don't always build this first. No. You can actually also build a Yumo's Ghostblade first. If you play Riven in the jungle, you can build a Yumo's Ghostblade first to be even stronger early game. It is going to fall off pretty hard late game, but it's going to give you such a big power spike anyway. So, not always. No, not always. You can go for Yumo's Ghostblade. You can. But assuming you don't, you can go for a Black Cleaver. This is, like, if you don't go for the Yumo's Ghostblade, you're going to be much tankier. But Yumo's Ghostblade, of course, more damage. So you have to choose more damage or more tankiness. You have to choose yourself which one you want. After the Black Cleaver, make sure you get boots, by the way. Mercury's threats pretty much always, like, unless the enemy doesn't have any CC, you pretty much always want to get Mercury's threats. Because you want to be tenacious. You want to be able to go right through the enemy, constantly keep attacking. Don't get chain CC. That's what you want to be as a Riven. And for the enchantment, you go for Protobelt. Pretty much always a Protobelt as well. Really strong enchantment on Riven if you can use it well. Like, it allows you to catch up enemies from super far away because she already has a lot of dashes. And this adds another dash to it. So it's really good. Second item is going to be a Divine Sunderer. When people discovered that you're supposed to build Divine Sunderer on Riven as opposed to not building it, she became so much stronger because you are constantly applying the Spellblade passive on the enemy. Constantly. Literally constantly. Because you're using your abilities all the time and then you're healing up all the time. This item gives you 25 ability haste. It gives you 400 health. It chunks down tanks. What else do you need from an item, guys? What else do you need from an item? It is perfect for Riven. And another item that is perfect for Riven is the Death Stance, but this one for a different reason. The reason that Death Stance is really good, and you actually have to play around it as well, is when you use your third ability, you get a barrier, right? So like, let's say you go in, and then you go out. You're still gonna take 35% damage. So right after you go out, you can actually use your third ability to soak up that damage. So essentially, you're just going to take much less damage. This is the absolute perfect item on Riven. And even if the enemy is heavy AP, of course, you will build magic resist items, but you're still going to incorporate the Death's Dance in your build just because of how strong this item really is. I mean, of course, if they're full AP, then you don't build this item because then it's useless. But even if they have, like 2 attack damage champions, you still build the Death's Dance. And an item that you will always build is going to be the Amaranth Twingard. This one is a game changer, guys, because like, Riven used to be a little bit weak in the late game. She was very strong early and mid game, but late game she was just not that strong. But because of the Amaranth Twingard, you're gonna become unkillable. Like, with all these items, I mean, look at how much HP you have. 350, this is gonna be 750 HP. You're gonna have 40 armor, and you're gonna have the additional 55 armor and 55 magic resist from the Amaranth Twingard. 20% more tenacity from this item, and 30% more magic resist and armor. Like, you're gonna become unkillable. And then as your last item, it is situational. If you want to do more damage yourself, and if the enemy has a decent amount of armor, you go for the Mortal Reminder. If you want to be a little bit more tanky and chunk down squishies instead of chunk down tanks, then you go for the Starrock's Gauge. If you just want to be tankier, you can go for Random's Omen, any of these items. I don't actually recommend Force of Nature. If you ever go for Magic Resist, go for Spirit Visage. Because your third ability gives you a barrier, which is going to be increased by 30% if you have a Spirit Visage. And Divine Sunderer heals you up. And another thing is, this item just gives you less stats than the Spirit Visage. Spirit Visage also gives you 20 ability haste, which is really strong on Riven. For the runes, you go for Conqueror, Triumph, always Triumph by the way. And here you go for Adaptive Carapace, also always Adaptive Carapace. This one is really good on Riven because, as I said, your third ability, the barrier is very strong that it gives you when you're low HP. So you're going to be super hard to kill with these runes. And then here you go for Hunter Genius because you want to have as much ability haste as you can. Oh wait, the gameplay is on the PC. So that is it about the build. Let's now get into the gameplay. So I actually posted a picture with my father on my Instagram. If you guys want to check it out, I'll put a link to it in the description and in the pinned comment. Everyone in the replies of the Instagram post are saying that I really look like my father. I wouldn't say so. I would say my father looks way better than me, but that's just me. But if you guys want to check out that picture, then make sure you check out the link that's in the pinned comment. By the way, right here, Andres is playing Baron lane, by the way, but you see that I'm gonna go back. This trade right here, Riven pretty much wins this against anyone. Like this type of trade, because look at what he does. Basic attack, first ability. Basic attack, first ability. And basic attack, first ability. You see, and then another basic attack. This one combo alone at level 1 is single-handedly gonna out-trade like almost every single champion in the game. Actually, you know what? Is there any champion that can out-trade that combo early game? I don't think so. Like level 1, there's not a single champion. Of course, if you're trading under their minions, then perhaps, you know, you can lose the trade. But if you're just trading one-on-one, you're always gonna win that trade. And Andres actually has to be a little bit careful here, because he only really has till level 3 to do much, I would say. Because level 3 Darius, if he's a little bit healthy, he can just hook him under the turret, and like Andres cannot be aggressive anymore under his turret. So what he's doing here is he's trying to freeze the wave, make the Darius lose as much farm as he can, so the Darius doesn't reach level 3 fast, right? By the way, regarding the skin giveaway, again, like, the reason that I don't want to do it on this laptop is because I'm only getting this laptop from my sister when I'm recording videos. I don't want to bother her much more. So that's why, like, I don't want to do the giveaway and everything like that on this laptop too, because then I have to message the winners and do everything. You know what I mean? So like, I'm waiting on my PC. Hopefully I'm getting my PC back in a couple, soon, like a couple days. They said that it should be done very, very soon. So then they'll send back my PC. Oh, what the hell? Oh, wait, what? What did he just do? Wow! Did you see what he did? Oh my god, look! It looked like a random flash, but look what he did. Let me explain to you guys what he did. Look. Okay, let me now go back and explain to you guys what he did. He baited the Darius. So he knows, I remember what I told you guys. When Darius is level 3, you cannot really stay close to his turret, because he's gonna hook you in, basic attack, second ability, first ability, and he's always gonna win that trade, right? So Andres knows that. He's not getting close, you see? He's not getting close to the Darius, but then when he does get close, he knows that the Darius is gonna hook him. So he uses his first ability, flashes away, and Darius hooks exactly where he used his first ability to. Oh my god! Wow! What a beautiful play! Oh man, that is so good! And then he kills him because he did that, look! He wouldn't have killed him otherwise. Oh, baby! Andres, what are you doing, man? Oh, that was so good! That was so... He just read him like a book, man! He just read him like a book. Oh my god, let me just go 5 seconds further here, because he actually leaked a phone number. So, yeah. Wow! Crazy, actually. Jesus, he just did that. Like, it's nothing. He just knows. He used his first ability. He knows that he can't get close to the Darius, because, you know, if you get close to a Darius who's under a turret, Darius is gonna hook you in. So he does actually get close. He knows the Darius is gonna fall for it. Oh wait, can he just straight up kill him? I think he should have used his ultimate a little bit earlier, perhaps. Oh no! That's a shot. I think he should be fine here. Yeah. Darius is just way too weak right now. He does have to be careful of the Shant, but wow. Yes, he's strong. He is strong right now. Damn. That's nice. But I'm still... That play that he made earlier is actually so crazy, honestly. Like, you know, when I see that, he just read him like a book. You know, when you see those type of plays, it's so beautiful. Like, another example of those types of plays are... I actually made this type of play as well before. I was playing Blitzcrank. Wait, was it in that? Was I playing Blitzcrank? I was playing a hooking champion. And basically, I was against a Khazadin. And I hooked exactly where the Khazadin flashed, well, used his ultimate towards. Because I just predicted that he would do it. Like, it's those types of plays that are just so crazy, where you exactly predict what the enemy does. And then it literally just happens. Like, wow, it's really beautiful. Oh yeah, and by the way, as I said, if you want to enter the skin giveaway for this month, all you have to do is put down a comment under this video, and I'm gonna be picking 3 winners at the end of this month. So yes. But I've never seen Andres play Baron lane, by the way, guys. Not sure about you guys, but I have never seen him play Baron lane. So this is quite interesting for me to watch him play Baron lane. This is my first time seeing how he's doing. And up until now, he's been doing pretty well. This is pretty nice. He does have to be careful though, because he's the only tank in his team. So later on in the game, he's gonna have to be like the front line. He's always gonna have to initiate the fight. And it's always dangerous when you're the only tank and when you're not an actual tank. You know what I mean? Because sure, he's pretty tanky. He's playing Riven with like a semi-tank build. He's just embarrassing this Darius at this point. Because Darius hooked him. He didn't. Okay. Okay. You know what? Darius, how about you just stay in your base? You can't even get close to Andres right now. But Andres is just maintaining the perfect distance from the Darius, so he doesn't get hooked too far under his turret. He's just doing it really, really well. And he's maintaining mobility as well. So like even if he does get hooked, he will have a dash to get out of it. Like he's never all-inning the Darius and allowing the Darius to hook him under the turret and win the trade. And when you play Riven against Darius, you have to go for the shorter trades. Because generally the longer trades Darius is gonna win. But now Darius is level 6. So like you can see, even this was not a good engage. Actually, he is still running away. But what I was gonna say is, even though this was not as good as an engage, maybe he could have fought it because he's so ahead. But he's not taking the risk because Darius is just so strong when he unlocks the passive. You know, the hemorrhage, I think it's called. Hemorrhage passive. Even if the Darius is like behind 2 levels, you should still be careful. Enemies took the dragon though. Interesting. He just leaves the scuttle crab just to go back and buy items. He would have had enough gold. He would have had enough gold for the Divine Sunderer. What the hell is he doing, actually? Why the hell did he leave the Scuttle Crab right there? If he took the Scuttle Crab, he would have had enough gold for the Divine Sunderer. I think that's a mistake. There's no way this is justified. Finally, yeah, there you go. Like, he would have had a Divine Sunderer, but alright, it's fine. Let's see what he does. Oh. Okay, he just went fully into the wall. That's pretty funny. The wall blocked him right there. They should go for the Herald, to be honest. There's no way he kills the Karma here. Yeah, he's just trying to push a little bit. He tried to proc his Demolish right there, but unfortunately the enemies were too close. He got rooted under the turret. Yep, there you go. Those are the dangers of some champions. They can just straight up root you under the turret. Oh, true. I should make a Samira video, actually. That is the champion that I should make a video of. True. Because I'm actually really good at Samira. I should make a video of. I should make an updated video because there's definitely new builds on Samira right now. Oh, by the way, guys, I am growing my hair. Like right now, it looks bad, but I went to the barber yesterday. I'm gonna try to go for a different style where I put my hair backwards, like, you know, like this, like back. Right now, as I said, right now it looks trash, but I still have to wait like a couple months for it to grow pretty well, and then you guys will see, I guess. But to get really, really good at Riven, by the way, first of all, like this is the bare minimum. You have to be really smooth with the combos. Not only the first ability combos. Like look at how smooth Andres does the combos. He doesn't waste a single second. He literally doesn't waste a second. He does everything as fast as possible. And you know what the problem is of, you know, getting this good at the combos? So every time you level up, you're gonna have faster attack speed, which means you can do faster combos. So like essentially every time you level up, you can do it just a little bit faster. So you have to get used to all of those different types of, you know, levels of fast. And to do that, honestly, my best advice would be to do it in practice mode. Just go in practice mode and really find what's working best for you. Really find how you can do the most damage per second. And practice on a dummy. See how fast you can do the combos. And try different types of combos. I believe... Wait, I think I have a full Riven guide. Let me actually look up. Oh, no, I made an Aurelia guide. I don't have a Riven guide, actually. I don't have a Riven guide. You can look up PC Riven guides if you want to. Just combo guides. Basically, just the combo guides. And you will learn a lot from those. Yeah, Andres is... Like, here he didn't do a good job. Here he screwed up his combos. And you can see how hard you get punished if you don't do it correctly. Wow. Morgana actually had a beautiful catch here as well. He did die though. But yeah. Like if you screw up, that's the thing with Riven. If you screw up, you'll lose a lot of her power. Like if you miss the stun, for example, you're gonna lose a lot of the power. If you miss the knock-up on the first ability, you know, you're gonna miss a lot of the damage. Like it's a very punishing champion, but simultaneously it's a very rewarding champion. You know? It's basically like Irelia, right? Like Katarina. These champions are very, very rewarding. But if you miss one thing, you are screwed. You know, if you miss with Irelia, if you screw up one first ability, you're screwed. If with Katarina, you miss your ultimate, you lose like half your damage. You know what I mean? But and Riven is also kind of the same. You can't really screw up much. You can't really screw up too much. Like if you miss a stun, you're gonna be caught in the middle of the enemy without having them stunned, and they're gonna have that whole second to do as much damage as they can to you. So, like that's the thing with Riven. And what I was saying is, besides the actual okay, nah, that was a nice try. Besides the first ability combos, you also have to learn how to combo the other abilities, as I said, and you have to learn flash combos. You can combo the flash with her first ability, you know, the knock-up. Essentially, you can knock up on the ground, and then before it hits, you can flash to the enemy so you can knock them up. You can flash combo the second ability. You know, you can use the second ability and then flash towards a direction, and then you're gonna stun people in that direction. And you can flash combo her ultimate. You know, when you use your ultimate, the second part of her ultimate, where she shoots the thing, you can flash combo that as well. So you can shoot it and instantly flash to the enemy, and it's gonna, you know, flash the ability forward. So there's a lot of different things you need to be really good at when you want to play Riven at the top level. I am gonna be honest though, Riven is not that, like, you know, not that hard to get into. You know, using her abilities, you know, just spamming her abilities and stuff will get you decently far. But to master this champion, guys, that's a whole different story. That is a whole different story. It's a really hard champion to master. Right here, what Andres tried to do, by the way, clearly, he tried to bait the hook from Darius, and then after the Darius hooks, he wanted to go in. But unfortunately, he failed. But right here, however, you can see another thing you have to be good at when you play Riven. And I'm gonna go back into the video and show you exactly what I was talking about. Take a look at what he does against the Nami bubble. Look, dodge, you see? This is another very important thing you need to do about with Riven. So what am I talking about? Basically dodging projectiles, dodging abilities. So if you're against, you know, Nami is a good example. You can dodge her bubble. If you're against, what are other good examples? Like Yasuo. If you're against Yasuo, when he goes on you, he tries to tornado you. You can dodge the tornado. You know, last second, you can dodge the tornado with your third ability or your first ability. He's just killing everyone. Is that the doorbell? What? Wait. I really thought I heard something. Oh, it's just the children, the neighbor children playing with the wall. They're throwing balls on the wall or something. What was I talking about? Yeah, dodging abilities. I want to find good examples for you. So let me actually think about this pretty well. What would be like a really good example? I mean, of course, you know, Zed and Cannon, these are okay-ish examples when they throw their shurikens, but I want to find a really good example. Oh, here, look, this is what I mean. This is exactly what I mean. I'm gonna go back. He fails one thing. Look, he failed dodging the bubble, you see? He failed dodging it, and because he failed that one thing, the way Riven works, you will get punished for it immensely. Because he failed it, he has to disengage, use his flash, and they just straight up lose the fight. This is why I'm telling you guys, like, if you truly want to master Riven, it takes a lot. Because, you know, if he did the perfect move... Oh, my father is calling me. 1 second. Abba. Ah. لا نخلص ابو 5 دقائق انا ربع ساعة ربع ساعة اخذ بسون مبيبك بس اللي ده بلقت فيديو مان اوكي باي Sorry, this was really important because my uncle had like a heart surgery. And they're telling me we're here in 5 minutes, but I'm telling them I still have to finish my video and everything like that. So I'm not gonna go with that. Sorry that I normally never do take the phone during the video, because of course it's important time. But this was quite important, so I apologize for the inconvenience. I mean, I could edit it out, but that doesn't really make a difference. You guys are watching the gameplay anyways, but yeah, I'm sorry, guys. He's going from behind. Oh, beautiful engage right there. He didn't have his ult, so unfortunately, you know, he couldn't really do that much with it, but that was a really, really nice engage. Wait, he's going... Oh, he already has 3 items? I think he already built the Death Dance, and he's going for the Amaran Twin Guard now. Yeah, he already has a Death Dance. But now he's building towards that Amaran Twin Guard. By the way, Riven is not that good at 1v1s. Riven is really good in teamfights, you know? I'm not saying she's weak at 1v1s, but she's just not the best. So like, I guess the Darius, for example, you will very likely struggle in a 1v1 against the Darius. Even if the Darius is behind, he may win the 1v1 against. Well, not this behind. I mean, this Darius is like 6,000 gold behind, but you know what I mean, right? Like, if a Darius is a little bit behind you, you're likely still gonna lose a 1v1 against a good Darius, because Riven is just not that good into most 1v1s. Okay, so he uses his ultimate here. Lucian is a bit annoying, because Lucian can dash away from you. Wow, that Nami is actually doing really well. I gotta be honest, the enemy Nami has been doing such a good job with her abilities. I would say definitely the MVP of the enemy team, the Nami. Look at how stupid Evelyn is, by the way. Oh, Samira! Oh, the Karma ult as well. Damn. The enemy support players are doing really well, but the carries are not doing as well, unfortunately. And just as I say that, the Lucian almost wipes out the whole team, but they did manage to take care of him. Oh, he does get the Amaran Twin Guard now. See, now it gets interesting. I'm curious to see how tanky he's really gonna get. Because he also has a Lulu in his team. He even has a Morgana. Oh, by the way, guys. I'm working on a Morgana support video. I had like a 7-win streak on Morgana. It's crazy. She's such a strong support champion, but no one plays her. I don't really know why, but she's so unbelievably powerful. Oh, no! He has to be careful, but Darius doesn't have ult. So, because the Darius doesn't have ult... Shen ult? Wow, okay. If the Darius hadn't filled his ultimate, there was no way Andres could have fought him, by the way. But Darius filled his ultimate, unfortunately. It's funny, because when I watch Andres, I often root for the enemy team because of how you know, how hard he destroys them. Like, I'll start rooting the enemy team. Yeah. Wow, he's going for Starrick's Gauge last. Interesting. It makes sense, though, because these enemies are squishy. Remember when I told you during the build part that against squishy enemies, you want to go Starrick's Gauge, and against tanky enemies, you generally want to go for Mortal Reminder if you need more damage. Of course, Mortal Reminder is not going to do that much against squishies, right? Like, Starrick's Gauge is going to be much better. It's literally going to be more damage if you go for Starrick's Gauge, and more tankiness, so like, more of everything. Ah, he's using his first ability all the time, so he has the knock-up ready for when he goes in. And now surely he kills Naya. There you go. Darius is not a problem right now. He's way... Okay, now he unlocks the Amaran Twin Guard. He can basically turret dive now. Because he shouldn't die too fast. Wow, he actually ran away like that. He can tank a lot. That's what I'm trying to say. Although he is alone and he doesn't have his ultimate. And now he doesn't have the Amaran Twin Guard activated, of course. So he does have to run away. He has his ultimate again. Oh, there he goes. Ult. Oh, beautiful ult right there. Samira is fighting the Nami in the base. What is Andres here? Just run, Andres. Come on. There's no need to turret dive even further. I love how he's hesitating to run away. Like, he constantly waits to go in. He doesn't just want to run away. Now they just won the game. Look, he's gonna Protobelt flash on the Nami. Exactly. And he's gonna kill her. Oh, she didn't even die. Honestly, kudos to this Nami. This Nami has been doing really well. She's definitely held her ground against Andres. So I'm curious to see who this Nami was actually, because definitely held her ground against a player like this. So that is it about the game. Let's take a look at how much damage he did and everything like that. And I wonder who this Nami was really. I'm actually curious who this Nami was. Victory Sharingan. Well, Mr. Sharingan, you did a really good job. Very nice. He did 35,000 damage. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. And oh, I gotta go to the Streamlabs. And I really hope you all enjoyed the video. And I will see you all in the next Wild Rift video. Bye-bye.